Hello, YouTube.
Yes, this is RC, and this is my demon Sebastian. I know my profile doesn't say RC anymore, but ignore it. It's still RC. I don't know why it did that. I'm still trying to figure it out. Maybe this new thing that YouTube's trying. I don't know. But anyway, on to the video. As I was saying, welcome to my tutorial on my demon Sebastian. I told you guys, I know I did, I told you guys that it was going to be done by SakuraCon, but I didn't know it was going to get done this soon, but I was lucky enough to get it done this soon. So anyway, I'm going to tell you the tutorial on it now. So these cuffs you can find in any Hot Topic, any Spencer's, any goth store. You can get them on the internet. Also, Metro Shop in Seattle, if you live in Washington, is a good place. That's where I get a lot of my stuff. Like this collar. I'll give you a closer look on it. This collar I managed to find in the Metro Shop in Seattle. That's where I got this, and I was happy when I found one like this because I wanted one that hooks like this with the little place where you can hook like chains or whatnot on it, or like creepy Halloween costumes or stuff like that. Anyway, the Metro Shop is my best friend, and it's a cool place to shop if you guys like that type of stuff. That's good for a costume like this. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, let's take it off here. Moving on, the cuffs. Okay, not the cuffs. I mean the armbands. Sorry, I'm messing things up. I'm a little tired. I'm sorry. So the armbands, I made these. You can't tell from far away, but I made these out of a sock. I have two pairs of socks. I had one pair of these long black socks that I've had around for a while. I don't wear them. They don't fit me that well, and they fit my arms pretty well. So I was like, okay. So I put the sock on my arm, and I was like, alright, so let's see if it fits. And it did. So I was like, okay, armbands for Sebastian. If that's what you want to call them. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can either go this route, with the hand outside of the cuff, like this, or you can have the thumb one, like this. If you go to the thumb one, which is what I did, you put a thumb hole down here, about 5 or 6 inches from the top, and then you cut off the top. This used to be a top of a sock, so I cut it off, and now it did that. So if you want to go this route, if you want to go the armband route, then just cut the top of the sock off if you want to use those. Or you can buy those little armbands that you see a lot of people wear, those black armbands that go like all the way up to here. You can buy them at Hot Topic, Spencer's, the Metro Shop, on the internet. Any Japanese store too. Some of them have them too. If you have a Japanese store that sells that type of stuff, some of them do, some of them don't. But my friend, she had armbands like this that I was using until I made my own, and she got them at a Japanese dollar store. Anyway, moving on. This shirt that I'm wearing, the halter, I have this laying around the house. I'm probably going to eventually change this to like the collar, the turtleneck one. But I'm just doing this for now because I feel like doing it this way for now, with the collar up here and the halter instead of the turtleneck. Some people do the turtleneck thing that goes up to here, and then it goes down like that. I mean, if you look on the internet, there's some that do that. I chose to do this. So when you basically do a Demon Sebastian, it's basically your own thing. I mean, no one knows what Demon Sebastian looks like quite yet, and unless they have already revealed it on like mangareader.com or something on the manga or something. I haven't checked it for a while. I think I'll probably check it after I make this. But spoilers alert, they did reveal the Undertaker's eyes. And I hope you guys don't mind spoilers. If you do, I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on. The wings. I'm not going to take these things off because they're very hard to put back on. But, these wings, right here, I'll go a little further. These wings right here, these were made out of an old costume that I had. And I cut in half. And I made the split right here. And I mean, these fans right here that are holding the wings up, these were made from like an old black book cover that I had, and I just put them on there. I was like, okay, it works. I don't know how good you guys think these are. I did the best I could, so if you don't like them. Anyway, if you choose to go the feathery route, like the feather wings, then you can find those at any Halloween store because Halloween is coming up, so there is Halloween stores around already. So you can find them at any Halloween store, or you can make them with yourself, like that. Anyway, what I'm using to hold up these wings, I found this old metal coat hanger that I had at my house, and I used it to put the material on and hold the wings up. So if you want to go my route with the fabric, I'll explain later why I did the fabric, then you can find maybe if you have the metal coat rack hangers, basically the hangers, you can break them apart if you want to and make this, or you can make it some other way. I don't know, it's up to you. I just did this route because it's a lot easier. I think it's a lot easier to take fabric and put it on top of something than so fabric. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. So what I did with these is I sewed them. I had I used 3 different types of fabric from costumes that I had, and most of them had been falling apart, so they were just costumes I had in the house. And I cut them in half, and I added them to the wings, and then I sewed them together on the top mainly. Yeah, all this right here on the top, this was hand sewed. Yeah. So the reason why I went with the fabric wings is because, let me show you. Move the camera. As you saw in the video, they move like this. They move. They move very, very slowly. They flow around very nicely. So they're easier to move around in, and they look like you're flying, sort of. And I like that feeling, like the wind like at your back like this. I like that feeling. So that's why I went the fabric route. So if you choose to do the fabric route, there you go. It's nice and flowy. If you like flowy. If you like just stiff wings that don't do much but move up and down, then use the feathery wings. Although there are some people who do make the feathery wings flow like that, but it's not very easy. So I just used fabric. And the horns were made with fabric and a headband and sticky glue. Well, not sticky glue, more like a glue stick. So I used a glue stick to glue these on here. And fabric. I actually got these from a friend of mine, but I'm just trying to probably explain how they made them. They used like fabric and and they put fabric inside of it and stuff like that. And they weren't using them, so they told me, oh, you can use them. And so I was like, okay, sweet. Human horns for Sebastian. So there you go. Those are the horns. Now, moving on to the belt. The belt here I got at Hot Topic as well. And again, Metro Shop, Goth Shop, Internet. Might be able to find one at a thrift store. If you're lucky enough. Some people are lucky enough. Anyway, the pants. Now, these pants, I was lucky enough to find these at a store. An actual shopping store. I'm not sure which store it was. I was thinking maybe, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I've had these pants for a long time. As you can see, these aren't real fabric. Well, actually, okay, not real fabric. It is real fabric, but, not real leather is what I meant. This is pleather pants, but they work. But I'm gonna hopefully find real leather pants here pretty soon and use real leather pants, because these pants are really old. So I'm gonna hopefully find real leather pants and then use them. So yeah, and now moving on to the boots. These boots, I was lucky enough to find these at Hot Topic as well on sale for a cheap price. So that's why I got them. They were cheap price. It was originally to cheer up one of my friends because they wanted to see when I was normal Sebastian. They wanted to see me in high heels, so I put them on for them to cheer up a friend of mine because they were having a really crappy day. So I put them on and bought them because I liked them. Quite comfortable, surprisingly. I mean, if you like walking in these things. I don't like walking in them. I'd rather prefer flat shoes, but Sebastian has hooker boots, so I use the boots. And the teeth. These teeth, I was lucky enough to get here. I was lucky enough to get them from a friend of mine because I was doing a photo shoot for them, and I was lucky enough to get them from my friend. Fortunately, they're fine. Probably have to buy new ones, but they're good for now. Anyway, I had the wig already, so I got this at Anime World at the Mall. I do live in Washington again. That's the store in Washington. Anyway, so that's my tutorial on my Demon Sebastian, and I hope you enjoyed it and I wasn't too confusing. Oh wait, there's one more thing. The tail. The tail that you see right here. Again, this part was made from a sock that I cut up. That's from, if you ever need lost socks laying around your house and they're just sitting in a bag. You haven't found the match for them for who knows how many years? Good idea to use them if you want to do that. This part right here, this tail right here, this was from another costume that I had. It was a headband at one point, but I converted it into a demon tail, so yeah, so now it looks good. I like it. And it flows, because it's fabric, it flows the same way with the wings. So it looks kind of interesting. I mean, if you want to go the feather tail way, though, the crow tail, again, you can use fabric like this because it has the things on the bottom that look like feathers. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. See, they have the little things on here that look like feathers. So yeah, there's my tutorial on my Sebastian wings. And I hope you enjoyed it. Well, not my Sebastian wings, my whole Dark Sebastian, Demon Sebastian. So I meant to say, sorry. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful and not too confusing. If it was confusing, just ask me questions on the bottom of this video. page. Video. Sorry. Video. And yeah.